Hey guys, we're taking on Sapphiron in heroic mode. And we're gonna keep the arcane intellect. Blizzard, I think we need to keep our AoE. Last game, oh my god, so close. We actually had the win. He had exactly one out. We were at 3 health. He'd used both Pure Cold and a Frostbolt. Draws the other Frostbolt. Right when we have him down to 9 with a Pyroblast in hand. And had worked so hard to get him there. Oh man, I'm bitter. Thought it was finally over. But we're gonna have to live to fight another day. Or fight to live another day. So hard to get enough burst damage. We'd actually done it. I've got to be on tilt now, surely. We've done some really smart plays to, frostbolting our own Doomsayer to clear his board, get us into a state where we could have 2 turns of Pyroblast in a row. Anyway, next game, gotta focus. That's gonna be a bitch. We got a Malagos Ice Lance play in the middle. That's really what gave us a shot. That did a nice amount of damage. We did misplay it slightly, I have to admit. Well, this is an intimidating board, I have to say. I think we have to spend a Fireball. Saves us 8 damage. We don't have an Ice Barrier. Actually saves us 9 damage, because that thing is going to keep growing.
For the Lich King!
That's rough, but I guess we Blizzard so we can Flame Strike it. Pretty bad though when we end up using like if he plays another Spectral Knight, do we Blizzard again so we can Flame Strike? It's pretty bad if we end up using like all 3 of our AoEs to not do that much. Oh, this is a Flame Strike turn, I believe. Only a 2-for-1, unfortunately. Could Blizzard and hope he plays more stuff for another Flame Strike? I think we just Flame Strike. Still has a lot of cards though. We can't do too much about. We almost want a Blizzard, but I don't think so. We can Blizzard for 3 next turn with a Thelnos. That could be a bit more powerful. I think we do some more digging. Develop an Ice Block. Ooh, interesting. Buy ourselves 2 turns with a Doomsayer Ice Lance, so we can do that next turn too. It doesn't actually prevent us taking damage this turn anyway. Oops.
Join me in death.
I think I know what we're doing if we get a Frost Nova. Go down pretty low. It just takes out too much to do this. We can't pass on it. Maybe even Ice Lance this? Or save it. I don't know, we can always we can't Ice Lance the next turn necessarily. So let's see what we get. We get to kill that. That could be pretty helpful. He's probably going to Pure Cold us next turn, so we're going to need another Ice Block soon. Pure Cold? I'm guessing. Nope. I think that's enough of a threat. Do we start going face? This might actually kill us outright. Come on, 50-50. Taking 3 damage is actually pretty bad right now. We save an Ice Lance for Malagos and Antonidas and stuff. We have 3, and 4 is 7, and 4 is 11, and 6 is 17. 27 damage at hand. I don't think we're close enough. We needed that 50-50. What can you do? Well, our Flame Strike will replace itself at least. That could help. We're at 10. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Gonna burn. It could be something critical. Misplayed that. I should have started getting in some face damage.
Join me.
Please don't be something good. Please play something else.
My hand is too full.
Cone of Cold. Okay, of all the things we could have lost, I'll take that one. We have to play at least one card. Do we Pyroblast? We have 2. 26 and 3 is 29 and 4 is 33 and 4 is 37. We're actually close. I think we gotta start going face. Hope he doesn't draw things that kill us. Can you just like draw nothing for like a few turns? Put no threats on the board. That's a threat that won't kill me. Just yet. We're gonna take our chances. Get out Dirty Malagos. We have a lot of things we can chain, or at least 2.
Mind if I roll need?
That might not qualify as a lot. That's okay. We'll do 8 and 9 is 17. The next turn we have to Ice Block though. If we Pyro we do 15. Then he's at 19. But we won't have the spell power on these. Can we freeze him with the Ice Lance again? Except we'll do 9 damage to him, he'll die too easily. We can hope we don't die, I guess. If he doesn't pop us this turn, I think we win. Please? Damn. And don't play something?
Naxxramas is all.
Motherfucker. So now we need some AoE as well. Come on, the 50-50 again, please. Thank you. We still need to survive 2 turns though. We need him to not pop it this turn, then we win. Don't pop it. Don't pop it. Oh my god, I think we're gonna finally get this. Surely, there's no way for him to save himself now. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him! No flare. Develops a really scary board yet again. but we are one turn in time this time. We're not going to take any risks. Straight to the face we go. Sapphiron taken down in heroic mode. Man, is he rough. I cannot begin to fathom how to do this with common cards only, or other classes, but all in due time. Let's take a look at the deck that did defeat him. So it's basically Freeze Mage with a lot more damage potential thrown in. And basically no real minions, except a few who you can freeze and hope to do good stuff with. Arcane Missiles is in there to just help one-shot things at 2 health. Getting that Shade of Naxxramas was absolutely critical to us winning. Also combos really well with Malagos. It suddenly deal 8 damage. It becomes a stronger Avenging Wrath. Ice Lance is in there to combo with Frostbolt for damage, or to freeze your own critical guys, namely Doomsayers. So you can still Frost Nova Doomsayer if you have an Ice Lance on the Doomsayer to clear the board. Or it's basically your only way of enabling Malagos well is Malagos plus Ice Lance, and then the next turn you get a whole turn of being able to shoot off buffed spells. We got in an extra 10 damage because of Malagos, which again was critical to us winning. A lot has to go right with for this deck to work. I hope you're noticing a theme. Frostbolt, the usual. Thelnos to be able to just get an extra burst damage. You know, if you can Thelnos, Fireball, Frostbolt, Ice Lance, that extra damage that may be critical to actually win. Doomsayer is hard to get to actually work right. You pretty much can only combo him with Ice Lance or Frostbolt. It can sometimes be the right play if you clear his board. Let's say you have 2 Pyroblasts in hand and he's at 19. You're going to need 2, and you don't have ice blocks or whatever. You're going to need 2 whole turns to finish him off, so you have to clear his board, even if that means using a Frostbolt inefficiently. Arcane Intellect to draw you cards. Frost Nova to just buy you an extra turn on a dangerous board. Again, can combo with Doomsayer plus Ice Lance, but that's a lot to get right. Ice Barrier to buy you time, as is Ice Block, the usual. Cone of Cold for some extra stalling and potentially damage even. Fireball, the usual. Mostly for damage. Occasionally you have to hit a Necro Knight to deal with his board. Polymorph, just 1. We took 1 out. It ends up being useful sometimes. It can really save you from something scary like a Necro Knight. But you can't target Spectral Knights, which are some of the bigger things that survive your AoE. So it's not useful enough to have 2 in compared to some of these other things. Blizzard and Flame Strike are your absolutely critical cards to dealing with his board and slowing him down enough to be able to start pummeling himself and set yourself up to have a chance at finishing him off. Malagos, pretty much only ever play him with Arcane Missiles or better yet Ice Lance when you have a few spells lined up. And 2 Pyroblasts because we have that much damage to do. It is a really rough game. You need a lot to go right. The game before this, however, when we were on tilt, we lost by just 1 turn, and he had a top deck his 1 remaining direct damage spell to finish us, or we would have killed him the next turn. So it is definitely possible. Sapphiron taken down. Now we just have Kel'Thuzad left in heroic mode to have completed everything in heroic. Well, all the bosses at least once. Obviously, there's still my further off goal of beating every single boss with every single class. That's looking pretty tough now with Sapphiron and Kel'Thuzad. They seem like real challenges. Anyway, that is the deck. Thanks for watching. Hope you also have luck if you take on the daunting challenge of Heroic Sapphiron. See you next time.